TIFU by laughing at my husband when he told me that his fish fell down the drain. It was a really good day today. I woke up with a smile knowing it's the weekend, but that was until I opened my DMs to check on my messages. That's when I saw that message that will forever change my life and my relationship with my husband. In that text he told me that his fish fell down the drain. And I couldn't stop myself from laughing because I thought it was a joke. I completely forgot that he had a fish and my husband was mad about that. I kept begging for his forgiveness, but he said that he wouldn't forgive me unless I get it out of the pipes. How does he expect me to get it out? So I offered to buy him another fish, but he said that he wants his og shimcha. Shimcha is the name of that fish. Also, why would anyone clean the fish tank next to the sink? Please help me, I don't know what to do. My husband won't forgive me. TLDR. I laughed at my husband when he told me that his fish fell down the drain. Neither of you thought to take the sink drain trap apart and see if it was inside. Slim chance it would be there and not harmed. But if you haven't run much water, maybe. My mom cleaned my beta's bowl by the sink once and he fell in. Luckily she'd put the stopper in the drain. But she did have a hell of a time getting the slippery little guy out of the sink. He was bent when she finally got him back in the bowl. But he lived a long time after that adventure. Next time a fish falls down the drain, and somebody tells you, don't laugh. Maybe Og Simha could be hanging out where the pipe dips. Don't run any more water and get a wrench. You could come out of this a hero. How do you forget that there's a pet fish in your house? What? Was the fish a single tetra and he kept it in a bucket and was pouring it into the sink? I'm confused about how this even happens. How does one forget their husband has a pet? Exclamation mark. I thought it was a euphemism. I'm sorry. You forgot that your husband had a fish? Do you two live together? Og Shimcha probably wouldn't have laughed if he had dropped you in the drain. Pensive face. I've only read the title and to be honest, I laughed. You sure he's your husband? Who doesn't know their partner's pets? Who doesn't know that a sink has a U-joint for reasons such as this? Not saying the fish is for sure in there, but it likely is. I was 4 years old when my mom was cleaning out the goldfish bowl. Fish went into the garbage disposal. My mom had me reach in to get it. Of course, the garbage disposal was not running. The goldfish lived. 20 years later, I had a 55 gallons tank. I was cleaning it, and a little shark jumped out. It flopped under the tank stand. I grabbed him and threw him back in the water. He was furry from the chow dog hair that had collected under the stand. So gross. Is there a sink elbow trap? He might be in that. It's a small chance, but it's a chance. This is probably the dumbest TIFU I read this year. Tears of joy. Believe it or not, this actually happened to me one time. I had a betta fish and was changing his water out. I had him in his bowl next to the sink and had taken the cover off and was messing around with something to the side. All of a sudden, the stupid fish jumped out of his bowl and landed right in the drain. I swear, it was like he had his big chance to escape and took it. There was no trying to save him. I imagine he would have been way out of the pipes by the time I could get him out. Even if he wasn't out of the pipes, he'd be dead. Rip Fluffy. Bruh, just have some empathy for piss sake. We need a follow-up on this lady. How did the fish fall in the drain? Question mark.
If you enjoyed this video, Please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.